Okay, this little video is to show that nothing gets wasted in this house. This is the last of my pig. This gross mess is the fat the very last of the fat that I scraped off from the C-grade lard that wasn't worth keeping. And this will go to the chickens a little bit at a time. Some valuable fat in their diet in the winter. This is the C-grade lard. I'm melting it down for a second time. This is from the ground up fat that I already took the first, I don't want to say pressing because I didn't press it, the first amount of fat that was carefully scooped off as it rendered, and that made a beautiful pure white lard for cooking. This is, as you can see, it's kind of brown. This was boiled. I put some water in the browning bits of fat, and so they wouldn't burn. And then I simmered it on the stove for several hours to get the last of the fat out. And then I actually pressed this lard. I chilled it on the porch in these two pans. And then I scraped the just the brown bits that floated to the top. I scraped those off, and those ended up in this pan. And then I scooped off all the fat that looked good, put it back in this pan to remelt it because it needs to be hot in order to be put in jars and sealed. So that is heating up now so that I can put it in my jars and seal it. That will be excellent lard for frying meats in because it already has a nice meaty flavor to it because of all the browned bits of fat. Now, one thing I found, this is the first year I've done, really spent some time doing a C-grade lard. My stamina for this stuff is increasing as time goes on. This is what was at the bottom of each of the C-grade lard pans. It was the water that it was boiled in, and you can see I've scraped the fat off. The fat that was right above this gelatinous water broth stuff was kind of nasty looking, so I didn't save that. I put that in there for the chickens. But this stuff is amazing. I actually tasted it because it looks so good, but it's a little too browned tasting for me. But it is the most beautiful gelatinous broth. See that? You could stand a fork in that stuff. So that is not getting thrown away. That is going, come here, Biscuit. That is going to my dogs, particularly my old dog, who's got bad knees, so I'm not going to make him come over here. But my young dog is going to show you how delicious this is. Come here, Biscuit. Come on, Biscuit. This is going into a bag in the fridge. Oops, that's my camera lens cover swinging in front of Biscuit's cute face. It's going to go in a bag in my fridge, and they're going to get these wonderful cubes of broth until they're all gone. They'll get a few every night. And this is about one of the best things that you can have for arthritis because it's basically the building blocks of cartilage is in here. So there's your tip, free dog supplements. Or for you too. They don't really taste that bad. They're just a slight burnt taste to them. So that's why I'm not keeping it for myself, and we have plenty of wonderful, lovely gelatinous broth. So that's my last bits of nothing gets wasted from the pig.